Finally, we are back. Woo! Was that some brown sugar? That right there is what you call some serious brown sugar. We've been trying to get on here for over 20 minutes, right? I've been having service issues of all type of technical difficulties, man. But I'm here for you. We're finally here. We're finally here, man. Um, you know, on with the talk show is what I'm gonna say right now. And yeah, right now I'm just waiting on Nani to come in. Anybody's in the chat, just drop a comment, drop your favorite food. This is what we here for. We here to talk about the difference in food. Right now I got some collard greens, some mac and cheese, some fried chicken. Yeah. I'm not from the South or nothing like that, but I had my share of soul food and man, mm, mm. Make a dude from New York say mm, mm, you know. But yeah, man, hold on. Let me go. Yeah, definitely. Yep, yep. We still here. We still here. So we live right now. When you sit on a hard bench and you got buttons on the back of your pants, that's what I'm dealing with right now. Yes, man. I need to do something about that. I need to do something about that. So yeah. But we here. Um, Definitely. We here to talk about American versus Nigerian food. American versus Nigerian food. So, we're here to talk about a bunch of things regarding that. So it's like my thing is, you see, like there's a lot of things going on right now in America. And of course ICE is one of them. And here's where the contradiction is. All right. This is where we don't get no ice in our we ask for this is why we ask for no ice in our glass. All right. How are you trying to get rid of the immigrants and everybody the foreigners and everybody that's in America, and they're the ones that built it, really built it. They came here and built it. you know so why are we trying to focus on getting rid of them if they're the ones that built it? This is why we talk about this is where I come from when I talk about you know America not having a signature dish. Yo, na- tell me in the chat, man, name a signature dish. Name a signature dish in America besides hamburgers. you know because man, America's built on everybody that came in, land of the free, home of the brave, and stuff like that. That came in on a boat, Statue of Liberty, land of opportunity. So, you know, that's the real. This is what we come here to talk about, the real. I'm waiting on my guests so we could talk about the food, the difference in food and stuff like that. But I've been having technical difficulties. I've been trying to get online since 12 o'clock today, and this is the first successful attempt. So we still here. We're still here. Let me just see if not. The show goes on. The show goes on. How you doing, baby panda? How you doing? How you doing? Nice to see you here. Nice to see you here. Thanks for the subscribe as well. And we're here to talk about you know, different foods, cultural foods and stuff like that. America and Nigeria. And this is a nice episode. Yeah. It is good. It's gonna be a nice episode because we're just breaking it down and we're breaking down culture. and it's a beautiful segment. Like because I said in one of my lives that every food has history to it. Every food was once not non-existent. All these signature dishes was not once non-existent. It was it exists because somebody experimented. Somebody experimented, and that's what they came up with. You know. And here's my guess, and we're gonna continue the show. All right. Brown sugar, guys. Brown sugar. It was just brown sugar, but we here. We here. Nani King, Alpha.
I did. Finally,
Where you did chop? Where you did chop today? You know, where you did chop. So chop is what you eat in pigeon. So where you did chop. Since we here, you got the good stuff. You got the good stuff to show the people. Definitely, baby panda. Definitely. Where you did chop. I got a little something. I was able to get a little something. How you doing, Brinley boy? Yeah. It's been since
oh, it's not
since
here.
the we was having technical difficulties earlier. Yeah, but we here. I've been this food that I wanted to eat has been sitting here for the 20 minutes that I've been wanting to eat it. It's a little bit of yeah, cuz yeah, it's a little show and tell. It's a little show and tell. It's a little show and tell. You know, today I brought I'm a first generation American, right? And my parents are from the Caribbean. And so I didn't grow up eating a lot of American food like soul food and stuff like that. I'm from New York, so there's all types of food that we eat. And today, have you ever seen this, Nani? You know what this is, Nani? Have you ever seen it?
Yes.
So this is a beef patty. All right. My signature. I normally eat it with cocoa bread because when you eat it with the cocoa bread is like, yeah, yeah, yeah. The cocoa bread is
Wait, Comfort.
yeah. This is what I'm
I'm not
saying.
sure.
Yeah, this is from Jamaica. This is from Jamaica. You know, like I said before in the last live, I grew up around everybody. The block was a melting pot. Yeah, so this is a beef patty, Nani. And what it has inside of yeah, what it has inside is like a breaded thing, as you can see, and
Yeah.
it has curry chicken. Curry chicken is a curry chicken patty. All right. I don't know if you ever had curry chicken before, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's like it's kind of in the family of turmeric. And it's like a yellow flavor. It's a like it's a bitch to get off your clothes. Let's just say that. If it spills on your clothes, it's a bitch. So like you still eating rice? Oh wow. What, what kind of rice? Just white rice or whatever? Like what? Yeah. So I'm gonna take a I'm gonna take a bite to that because this has been sitting here for the technical difficulties. I'm gonna take a bite.
Yeah.
So when you bite down on it, it's like crispy, and it's like all inside. All the meat is inside. You know? Yeah. Yeah. You there, Nani King? All right. So let's sticky rice and normal rice. All right. No problem. No problem. Yeah, that's cool. I actually like my rice sticky as well.
What?
It like Chinese food, like Asian food, any type of like the rice. So the sticky rice. it's so everything like you could grab it easy with the chopsticks. It's made a certain way so you could grab it easy with the chopsticks. I like to eat with chopsticks
Okay.
too. But yeah, man, it. I love the way sticky
Okay.
rice. I love sticky rice. I love that's kind of like my preference when I eat because it's just more filling too. You know. So go ahead, Nani. w- hi,
It's kind of thing you are eating. Like nice though. Is it nice?
is that a question? Now I have to say I had better beef patties. I had better beef patties, but I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to smack in the Yeah, I don't want to smack in the because I'm enjoying it, but I had better beef patties. There's beef patties that are like more crispy and soft and nice when you bite down on it. Oh my goodness, and the meat is sea- seasoned nice and all that. But this will do for now. But it's really good. It's good. It's good enough to just I'm gonna be distracted, a little bit eating it. So, it's been sitting here waiting for me. It's like, eat me, let me get, like, what I mean. It's been sitting here asking for me to eat them. So I'm gonna be doing that while we doing the live. Yeah, yeah. So, mm, beef patty, but I gotta have the cocoa bread with it. I gotta have the cocoa bread with it. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Hmm.
Um, like I think Miss
Dominica's in the house. Dominica's in the house. I, I believe I tried the meat pie too, and it is really good. And that's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of this beef patty. It's just like a more lighter tech, like a lighter color. Hmm. Yeah, I'm surprised you ain't eating right now, Nani. Cause yeah, cause yo, this guy be throwing down, man. He be throwing down some good food, and I know when he starts the cooking with Nani stuff, y'all gonna be very, 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 very. We gonna have a lot of we gonna have some cooking segments here too. We gonna have some cooking segments. Hmm.
talking about diaspora as well, and I mean, Nah, for real, for real. You know, yeah. Way I think that day you mentioned some, you know,
Wait, say it again. You was going out a little bit.
uh, hear me now. But anyways,
I can hear you. I can hear you good. I can hear you good now.
difficulty.
I can hear you good now.
So
Um.
exactly.
So
If
what was the question? What was the question? Because you was just going out a little bit, and it was a little choppy. But yeah, so we're gonna have like a question, a questionnaire, flash questions, just about food in general and stuff like that. So soon as Nani gets back on, we're gonna talk about that. But drop in the chat y'all favorite dish. Drop in the chat y'all favorite dish. What's y'all favorite dish? What's y'all favorite dish? Tell me where you from and then what's y'all favorite dish? Cause we here to engage with y'all too. So, you know, we could talk about this all day. Food? What? What? Yo, I love food. I love food. I'm surprised I'm not like heavy set, you know, the way I love food. There was times where somebody dared me to eat a whole um family size and I mean family size. A family size speaking of rice, a family size fried rice. Now fried rice has meat and everything and then vegetables and everything, so that just makes it even more full. And you know I ate that. I ate the whole bucket. It's a bucket of rice. I ate a whole bucket of rice. And I'm not and you know, I'm surprised. That's why I'm surprised I'm not like heavy set, you know, because I could eat, you know. But yeah. You there, Nani? Uh, All right, cool. So yeah, yep. So yeah, go ahead and what's the question that you was asking? So I could
um because you know what's one that no one else can make, you know, a very unique dish from your culture, that you just know, you know, it's a unique dish from your culture, from where you are.
so a unique dish from my culture. Well, basically, so I'm a first generation American from with a Caribbean background, which is like Trinidad. So believe it or not, I grew up eating Trinidadian food and stuff like that, mostly Trinidadian food, you know, and yeah, so that spans from that spans from stewed chicken and rice. We have a thing called pilau. We have something that's like close to a goosey soup, and that's kalaloo. Is what mixed with greens and
Sorry?
spinach. Yeah. So that's like one cause you know when you want to get when you want to get transatlantic with it, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So there's a lot of foods. There's a lot of foods that are familiar, very familiar. Like the foods that are very familiar is just remixed into the whole Caribbean style. You know. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
But what's that food, in your green screen though? Is that a traditional,
which one is which one you talking about?
in your green screen? It looks like chicken, and the other one it looks like what's it called now? Macaroni and cheese. Just in your green.
Oh, the one on the green screen right now. Oh, that's soul food. That's what we call soul food. Food for the soul. Like that's like a Black American um cuisine. Black American cuisine is what you see up there. So right there is mac and cheese, collard greens, and then fried chicken. You know, you saw that? Yeah. So
Oh,
that's mac and cheese for
yeah.
mac and cheese, collard greens, and fried chicken. That's like a
Oh,
that's like the go-to dish for soul food. Like people that eat soul food and stuff like that. That's like let me get a mac and cheese, collard greens, and another one is grits. You know, grits is like I don't even know how to explain it. Like it looks like oatmeal. It looks like oatmeal. But I like I don't I don't
but
in New York I didn't grow up eating grits. That's like a kind of a southern thing. For those who don't know, New York is like
okay.
northeast in America, northeast, like that northeast side, so it gets cold there and everything. And then the south, of course, is the south. But there's different states that there's different states that's considered the south. But those are the states where they eat. This is where the magic
Oh,
happens when it
okay.
comes to soul food. you know but I've been to places in Harlem, New York, where they had like soul food and stuff like that. They keep their roots, and then they just bring it up there, and they have their restaurants and it's good. But yeah, man, that's one thing you got to try
Oh,
though,
okay.
Nani. Like the soul food.
Oh,
Whenever
okay.
whenever you make it over here.
Would love to. I think when it comes to experimenting, I love to experiment. I love to explore, food palette. I'm the type of guy that if I go to a new place, I won't be shy to try the street food. I won't be shy to try, any cultural food from the place that I'm from. Because you could accidentally stumble into very wonderful dish. That's just the thing with me. I love to explore.
Right.
So I believe that with time when I travel there for sure, I'm going to get me some soul food, man. And it's interesting that you mentioned something earlier. I think in your statement you said that America don't have like traditional dish. From documentaries and movies and everything, is fried chicken an American thing, a black people thing? Is fried chicken? Will fried chicken be considered as a traditional food for especially black Americans?
Absolutely. In all the barbecues, in all the family dinners.
Because I see fried chicken everywhere. Fried chicken
Yeah,
everywhere.
absolutely.
Same with
Absolutely.
chicken. Though. What about turkey? Don't they eat fried turkey?
Well, turkey, that's the whole thing.
Turkey. Why fried chicken? What's
What's
special
special
about
about
chicken?
chicken? It's cheap, easy to cook,
Yeah, yeah, for black
easy to
people,
cook, but
Oh,
that's like, that's just been almost like traditional for black people to eat fried chicken.
Mm.
There's even, people always,
Okay.
it's like we eat it. It's like we eat it so much that, or it's known for us eating it so much that, people make jokes about it, like, especially the watermelon jokes. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we eat
Mm.
watermelon all the time and all that stuff. You know, and
Yeah.
and yeah, like, it's just a thing. It's just been always been a thing, like fried chicken, but it's like mostly the South. It's definitely the South. It's definitely the South that
Oh, mm.
those are the pioneers right there of the soul food and
Started
fried
from
chicken
the.
and all that. Mashed potatoes. You know about mashed potatoes? Mashed
Mhm.
potatoes.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not a thing, right? Like mashed. Hmm.
Yeah. It's not very It's not popular, at all, but then I'm
Yeah.
aware of mashed potatoes.
Right. Right.
That's cool. But like when it comes to apart from your culture, though, three like foods of all time.
Like a top three in America. You think? Like from other places, or just my personal top three?
No, no, not in America. I'm talking about you personally.
Oh, my top
Yeah,
three, and from
other
from 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 all over.
other places.
Okay, so I'll
Okay, let's see your personal top three,
okay.
and
So my
then
personal. Mm-hmm.
personal top three. Not just from your culture, but like every top three. Let's go.
Yeah. So I'll start off with
Everyone, yeah.
roti. It's it's called bus up shot. So that's a Trini dish that you eat with your
Mm,
hands and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you eat with your hands, and it's kind of like I would compare it to like a taco, but much bigger, and like, no, not a taco, a burrito. I'll compare it to a burrito.
Okay.
You know, like you could eat it separate. You could eat it with this, and
Mm,
it's like skin. You know what I mean? It's kind of like
okay.
like you call it roti skin,
Okay.
but it's like a flaky texture
Okay.
that's like kind of like a
Oh,
burrito kind of look, but it's much more it just rips better. Like, oh my gosh, it's very
okay.
soft and nice, and it smells the smell alone is good. And then you have, like, you could eat it with curry chicken, just like how I had in the patty. Everything is like a little close and related, but like different ingredients and stuff when it comes to
Okay.
Caribbean. So, especially curry. Because like I believe curry was like a
Okay.
Indian introduced dish.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah. There's a lot of Indian influence in the Caribbean. So that's, and especially in Trinidad. So, but that's my one of
yeah.
my
Okay.
favorites. Um, I'm trying to. So I'm going back to Nigeria now. Not right now. I really like a bono, and fufu. I I like the bono. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You tried
Just ate
Ogbono
it
like
too.
3 days or 4 days ago there
Just
about.
ate it too. Yeah, I'm a fan of it.
Yeah.
I just want, like, next time I eat it, I want to have more assorted meats in it, so I could, like, cause I really enjoyed the flavor. I really enjoyed the flavor of the bono, and
Mm,
it was really good. And then what else? What else is another one that I like? I like stew chick. Well, I mean, if I could go to American culture or whatever, I mean, New
mm-hmm.
York culture is, I mean, it's from another country, right? But I like pizza. Pizza
Yeah.
is
Mm,
one of my number one go tos. I love pizza, man. And the way we eat it, yeah, the way we eat it in New York is it's big slices in New York, and then we fold the pizza and then eat it instead of eating it just the way it is, you know. But yeah, those are my three right there. What about yours?
Oh, okay, 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 okay. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
should be like jollof
Mm-hmm.
rice, with plantains, and with chicken or beef or turkey. It don't matter. Just smoky jollof rice
Mm-hmm.
like that, and also like oha soup. I think I was telling the chat about oha soup the other time. Very delicious soup. I love it. This is a good one. One will probably be jollof rice, with all the seafood thing going on around and all those distractions. So yeah, man, those three are up there for me. Those three are up there for me.
Yeah, that's
You
amazing,
know,
man. That's amazing. Yeah, like I like all of those too. Like I like Jollof. I had some good Jollof so far, and especially when it's mixed with the meat and all that stuff, and all the like plantains. Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought jollof rice would make the cut for you. I was surprised when I heard ogbono soup. I was like, what? You just had ogbono like a few days ago is now top for you. I'm like, wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
man. It's definitely a top for me because I just really enjoyed the flavor of the abono. Like it was really good. Even though the texture is slimy, of course.
Most have, yeah, it is. Must have been really good, Ogbono. Like for you to rate it that much, it must have been really, really good. You know, well, if
Yeah, it definitely makes me want to dive deep into it. Like go to Nigeria and try some abono soup.
we've done, uh, you know,
Yeah. So all right. So let's see.
yeah, for sure. The next time you're here, man, like broaden our,
Yeah, for sure. Like
food palette. Like we're getting.
yep, yep. Can't yo. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. You know. So I have a question. I have a question for you. Um, what if you was to try? If you was to try? Yeah,
Can
yeah, I
you
can
hear
hear
me?
you. If you was to be able to go on a plane and try different foods from other cultures, where would you go? And I mean, you get to go to the country, eat the food, and then go to the next country and eat the food. Where would you go?
Okay, sure, sure, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Uh, yeah.
Yeah,
Can you
but
hear
it,
me?
it was just going out a little bit. But go ahead.
Yo, I said, can you repeat the question? Like I did not quite say it.
Um, I'm gonna ask another question. I think this is a better question. If some is if what dish would you serve to a total stranger that just came into the country that for a fact that will make them fall in love with the culture?
I think you have to repeat the question. I think the network did not make me like I did not hear the first part. I just heard the later part of the question.
Okay. What dish would you serve to a total stranger to make them fall in love with the culture that
Okay.
you know for sure that will make them fall in love with the culture? Yeah, the question was what dish would you serve to a total stranger that will make them fall in love with the culture? You know, you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I'm back now. I'm back now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not sure I got it correctly, but I think I kind of get the idea. Said which food would I recommend to a stranger that make them fall in love with my culture? Is that it?
Yep, that's it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure, man, for sure. Always jollof rice. You can't do. I think jollof rice is like the safest. Is I would say is the safest option
Yeah.
for anybody who is not Nigerian to try because, of course, rice itself is a popular dish all over the world. You know, it's rice. It's rice. It's jollof rice is spicy. It's from like is one dish that I would recommend. And you know, I would say egusi soup is overrated in my opinion. It's not like you know soup that I consider and I feel is better than egusi soup that people should try. Like people all over the world should try, not just egusi soup or our soup, like I said, afang soup, and then you know vegetable soup. Like all these soups are like very very good. Man. Go to an African restaurant or a Nigerian restaurant, you know, please please order for this soup or for this food. You will love them, no doubt, man, no doubt.
Yeah, I totally.
John Flo, your screen is kind of
Yeah, I totally agree. I agree with that. You said what's up with my screen?
like it's frozen, like there's no movement at all
Oh, but you can hear me though, right?
on your screen. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you,
Uh,
but you know, chat. Can you see the movement? Oh, I think I see a bit of movement now,
all right.
but you know, those static movements.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, but what I was saying is like I totally agree. A goosey soup is overrated. It's good, but it's like there's better soups out there. There's way better soups. It's like one of those highly promoted dishes that really shouldn't be. You know it. Hmm. But yeah, yeah, I got you. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, man. So from my experience and just trying like, cause I like to try. I love to try food, like different foods, even if I it was a waste of money. Like I enjoy the experience because I know what it tastes like, and I could give an opinion on it. You know, like yeah, like that food wasn't good, but you could try it. That's my so yeah. Like I don't know if you was hearing me, but like I was just saying how I like to just that's why I like to try different foods everywhere I go. Even if it's kind of like foreign and abnormal to me, still try it because you just never know. Like you never know. You know, I would encourage anybody to. I mean, everybody's to each your own, but
You know,
to each your own. But me, I like to try
but
different
but but,
things.
but I think one of the last questions that I would ask you though before we go
Hmm.
is which food has surprised you the most? Like which one surprised you the most? You see it, you feel like, oh, this will be nice, but then when you eat it, you're like, what?
Oh,
There's something to this. Which
yo,
food was
so
that?
the food, I don't know what it was called. You'll probably remind me when I describe it. It was the one when
Okay,
we went to that restaurant. It was that time when we went to that restaurant with
okay,
with the swing on top of the roof. It had like a swing and like a lookout and stuff like that. It was a nice
okay,
restaurant, and they had the
oh,
instruments
okay,
going up.
okay,
Yeah, it was something
okay,
with
okay, yeah.
periwinkle and stuff like that.
Oh,
It wa- yeah, yeah. That was Afghan soup. Yeah, assorted, and I had like assorted meats, and some of the meats I didn't know how to get. Some of the protein I didn't know how to get around. Like the periwinkle and stuff like that. I know you like kind of like suck. It's like periwinkle is like I guess it's snail or something like that. Yeah, I think the periwinkle is like the little snails and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so they
I find soup is a lead for sure.
yeah, and it was like a tough protein that you couldn't even bite into. It was really like tough to get into. You know, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what it's called, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a really tough part like meat. And I was like I was like trying to like this to bite it and stuff like that, and I was like I didn't know what that was. I just gave up on it. I was like, you know, I'm like if I
Okay.
can't bite it, I can't digest it. That was in my mind when I was when I was eating that thing. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, if I can't bite it, I can't
Yeah.
digest it. You know?
That's what that's what more like
Yeah.
rubber
Hmm.
feel
It was
to
like
it.
a rubbery texture.
Um, yeah, that's pomo. That's
That was
pomo. That's
well.
pomo. Depends on the
I
type of
don't.
pomo that you
I
that
don't know
you
if
eat
it was
though.
Bomo. I don't know if it was Bomo. It was probably something else because I really like Bomo. I like the Bomo. That's something. Yo, that's something. Yo, that's Bomo Bomo. That's my accent, man. Yeah. Is it how you supposed to say it? Bomo.
That's funny.
How you supposed to say it?
But I've noticed black Americans like African
Uh
Americans
huh.
pronounce African names. Like the way they pronounce it
Yeah, it is. It
is
is.
it's terrible.
It is.
It's
It
terrible.
is. I
I'm not gonna
mean,
lie.
what can I say? It's
It
just like
is.
we pronounce things very, very, and that's America for you. Like America wants to be so different that it makes them look bad. And some,
The most ironic and funny thing.
mm,
White people pronounce African names better than Black Americans.
yeah,
That's what I've noticed.
because they
I've noticed that.
pronounce, they enunciate things when they speak. They speak proper.
Yeah.
Like that. That's like that's just because we talk with a little slang, so it kind of not all of us, but like there's black people that talk proper, and then like the whole term is, oh, you talk white. Like, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, oh, you talk white. Like, I mean, you just talk proper. Really, that's the real term for it. You know, but that's what in school, like that's what we would make fun of the people, the black people that talk like proper, and we would be like, oh, why you talk so white? Like, which is the wrong way to describe it, but that's what it is. That's what it is at the end of the day. Y- it's just a proper way of speaking. And the New York accent is like that's why like some people it's hard to understand especially when you talking fast, you know, because
Yeah.
me, I've been so many places and been around so many people that like I have a balance when I talk because when I talk fast it's like nah you're not gonna some of the words you're not gonna get, you know, because
Okay.
it's just when you talk in a type of way, in a type of you know, dialect that only a New Yorker would understand if you're talking fast, you know, or somebody that's familiar with it. So, and even in other, that's one of the things we should talk about too is the different accents, you know, and breaking down the accents and where they come from and stuff like that. That'll be a good thing to talk about too because there's a lot of history behind how the New York accent came about, a lot of history behind how the New York accent came about, and you know, with all the settlers, the Dutch settlers coming in, the English, and you know, if you notice, there's certain words that we would say that sounds, you know, like the way the English would say, and like there's certain things that you guys would say, um, that will sound a little English too,
Mm,
you know, like the way y'all say but or whatever. Wait, like you be like but like you kind of drop the T. You know, you drop the T just like how like English do, because the English be dropping T's and stuff like that. Like water, you know, they drop T's. I don't know what the beef they got. What I don't know what type of beef they got with T's, but they be dropping T's
but
like crazy. They be dropping T's like crazy. They drop they drop more T's than they drink them. You know what I mean? So shit, you know, like that's like that's just what it is, man. But it's an interesting topic to talk about, you know, as far as like where accents come from, you know. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. You know, thanks for the like, thanks for the subscribe,
yeah, for sure.
thanks for the comments. You know, um, we're weathering the storm and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right now, we had a lot of brown sugar earlier, and for those who don't know, brown sugar is just adversity and thing, you know. But yeah, we're here. We're still here. We're still here for y'all, man. And it's a little there's like a little time constraint a little bit. So, you know, we wanted to start right on
Mhm.
time, like 12 o'clock. But it is what it is. We here.
Yo, and another thing is, um, today's stream was the most challenging when it comes to, about everything, because we had some technical difficulties from your end and the network too and everything. So the important thing is that, we saw through the stream. We told them that we're going to turn up, although we turned up late, but, brown sugar. Important thing is that we finally did the stream, regardless the challenges that came along with it. But we just keep showing up, being consistent, and that's just one thing that we just keep. We should keep at.
Yep.
Showing up, being consistent, basically.
Yep. Yeah. Shout out to Dominica for staying with us, sticking with us on the chat. You know, we really appreciate you.
Yeah.
And then yeah, man. So anything you want to cover
Also,
before we yeah, anything you want to cover before we
Panda Sigma chat as well. Because I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but yeah, they were very active. But I think one of my last words would be, because about food,
mhm.
just go out there and try and other foods outside your culture. Don't be shy to, not shy per se, but like be bold enough to try other dishes because you may not know when you stumble on very nice dishes because if you're like me and you eat a lot, you just want to be trying everything. So be open-minded, stay active, stay consistent, and yeah, God bless.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. And same here, same message here. We just want to encourage people to just don't be afraid to try new things. You never know. You just never know what you will like. There's people out there that yeah, there's people out there that just do, oh, yeah, there's people out there that just do the same, eat the same thing every day. Don't even change it up. Don't even add a bit of a, a bit of seasoning, a different type of seasoning to it. You know, and it's like and then sometimes it's in fear of it not working out. Y- y- yes. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes it's in fear of it not working out. Or it's not gonna taste good, but you just never know. You just never know until you try. At least when you try, if you try it, you would know for a fact. You know what I mean? You'll know for a fact, and you'll be able to have opinion on it. And but yeah, Nani King. So with that being said, we'll have more. We'll try to be on here. There you go. There you go. We'll try to be on here. Yeah, you should have been had that up, man. That should look cool though. Like it look cool when it's both up and stuff like that. Yeah, man. But
Yeah, it does.
yeah, we definitely gonna continue this conversation. On better terms. You know what I mean? Like with the brown sugar that happened and stuff like that. But it's okay. We was here. We successfully had a live. We had some people join and made their comments. We appreciate you, and make sure you don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check out the documentary, man. Because I start off cooking. I do start off cooking. What? By the way, Nani, I forgot what type of soup I was making. That I forgot what type. I forgot what type of
Exactly.
soup I was making. What type of soup I was making? Because that's something that's
That
important.
was soup with periwinkles and stuff.
Oh, okay, it's afan soup with the periwinkle and all that stuff like
Yeah,
that.
fine. The
Okay, good.
periwinkle.
So
Yeah,
now I
and
so now I know what to tell people I was cooking. Because I
wait,
was
wait,
like, man,
pronounce it. Let me hear you. Wait, try and
afan soup with periwinkle. Afang. It's afang soup. Afang soup. That's how I said. That's how it's spelled, right? Afang. Yeah, afang. Afang. Yeah, 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 yeah. Afang. That's what I realized about the Nigerian accent is that sometimes when y'all say words, it doesn't sound like it's there. Like it doesn't sound like the G is there in that word. But the G is there. Yeah, afang.
find.
So I was cooking afang soup in the first episode. So yeah, y'all go check that out. Make sure y'all go check that out. Yeah. But anyways, Nani. Anyway, Sha. Anyway, Sha.
You know,
Yeah. So until next time, everybody. We'll we'll
yeah.
we'll have
Thank you
more
for
we'll
that
have more
episode.
material for you guys coming up.
Anyway, Sha,
Make sure y'all join us.
for school being here and keep.
Yep. Yeah, and then we'll be here next time, man. We'll be here next time. We'll probably do another one tomorrow. So like I said, I was trying. I'm trying my best to be consistent and here for you guys every day. You know, at least every day, or 5 times a week. You know, whatever it takes, man. Because I'm trying. We're trying to grow the community. We're trying to build the brand, Continental Hustle. So, yeah. Until next time, man. Until next time. Early blessings to everybody.